But the first thing I want to do here is just show you some of the research tools available in the Webull app. And it's more useful when you're looking at an individual stock than looking at an ETF like we did earlier with the paper trading. So down here, we can look at the price chart for NVIDIA. And over the last 5 days, it's actually come down a little bit. Over the last month, you can see it's still up massively, somewhere around about just under 20%. Over the last 3 months, it's up around 90%. Over the last year, 250, and over the last 5 years, over 2,000%. Now, you generally don't want to be buying stocks like this at all-time highs, but it is a very popular stock, so I wanted to use it for our example. And as mentioned earlier, if you want to toggle here between enabling different types of charts, you can do that over here. If you want to do candlestick charts, you can turn that on as well. So there's all sorts of different charting tools available. If you are looking for options related to NVIDIA, you can toggle over here to look at options. And this is going to show you the options premiums here for calls and put options that are both in the money and out of the money currently. Now, we're not going to get into a huge discussion on options in this video, just to keep things more concise. But if you did want to see a full dedicated video about options trading, leave me a comment down below and also drop a like on this video. If you click on the news feed here, it's going to show you any news articles related to the stock or their given industry. So that can be helpful if you see a stock is up a lot in a given trading day, or maybe it's down a lot and you're trying to figure out what exactly is going on with that stock. The feeds tool is interesting because you can actually see what real users in the Webull app are saying about this, and there's also predictions. So based on this, about 73% of people predict that they are bullish on the stock, thinking it's going to continue to go up, and about 26% are bearish, thinking that the stock could go down in the future. And if we scroll down here, we can see popular posts as well as the latest posts here related to NVIDIA stock, where people are, talking about this particular stock. This tab here called Sage Tracker is new to me, but this looks like a way to track institutional ownership. Some of this is requiring a premium subscription to view, but you can get a general idea on whether or not most institutional buyers are buying or selling at this point in time. Institutional buyers are going to be large mutual funds and hedge funds and things like that. And currently we can see that 3,960 institutions own NVIDIA. They own 1.63 billion shares, and you see 65% are buying, and that means 35% are selling. If you go over to the analysis tab, you can see what the analysts out there think about this stock, and these are the professional stock pickers out there who do this for a living. And we can see here that 35% view it as a strong buy, 58% think it's a buy, 7% say hold, and no analysts are currently saying this is an underperform or a sell. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that the stock is only going to go up, because what you can have happen is the hype surrounding a particular stock can cause the price to go up too high, even when there are exciting things going on with a stock like NVIDIA. So you'd want to make sure that you're not just relying on this as an indicator for yourself that the stock can only go up. That is definitely not the case. If we scroll down here, we can see the price target here. So the maximum price target here for the most optimistic analyst is somewhere around 2,762 a share, which is implied upside of 207%. Now that's probably ridiculous, given how much NVIDIA has gone up already, but of course the NVIDIA bulls may disagree with me. The average consensus here among all analysts is that NVIDIA is worth about $9.80 per share, which implies about 9% upside. So that would indicate here that the analysts, and as we showed earlier, almost all of them have said it's a strong buy or a buy. Well, they think the fair price for NVIDIA right now is at about $9.80, and that's pretty much the price that it hit before it came down back to the 900 level. So NVIDIA is probably fairly valued, if not overvalued at this point in time, but these metrics can definitely help you understand that. If we click here on the company tab, it's going to give us information about the company. We can take a look at their financials. We can look at press releases if we toggle that here. Or if you want to learn about the company, you can click on profile and click right here and get a summary of the company, and it tells you what this company does. So if you're looking to learn about individual stocks that you might choose to invest in, I have not found another app out there that has this much information available in such a user-friendly format, so it is really helpful for that.